football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Run down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Moving to a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat on a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Coleman. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense did a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Peterson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just
breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hill. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Heading left after the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 33, but it's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Grab behind the line, it's Sperry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a run to the left. 1st down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle plainly made down at the 13-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. QB keeper all the way. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
As they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Payne. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. The offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here.
Let's go!
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here is hold on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Ball fielded near the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun to handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Payne. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Design quarterback run. Jukes to get free.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. And the quarterback keeps it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's third down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, LSU. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down there.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Goff. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. Using his legs, it's Payne. He gets loose. Here he goes. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Way too much speed on that play. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson?
Got him in. Catch made. Big play. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Empty backfield now where they go for 2. From from the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, he doesn't get there. They shove him out short of that 1st down marker. Big stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. With the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Goff. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Hands off to the left. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the second down play. On the run, it's Payne. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught in the backfield. It's buried. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. There's contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First and goal, handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch.
Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
You know, make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback.
It's a fumble. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this comes up with the takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. Breaking tackles and going. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that
breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
The Horned Frogs move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Berry. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Makes the grab. It's Berry.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He hands it to the back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.